Sports at school are the worst. They always put me in goal because I can never kick the ball, and I don't like it in goal. It makes me feel sick when the ball comes at me.
The other guys are brilliant on their skateboards, but they think I'm hopeless because I'm always falling off, and I can't practice much because my homework takes me forever.
I wish I could put my makeup on by myself so I can look like the other girls, but I have to ask my mum to help me put it on, and she gets annoyed with me about it.
I can't seem to get a handle on all the reports I have to write up, and then I lose track of time. It seemed to get harder as I got older, but at the time I had no idea why, and I started to think of myself in a negative way, and even downsized my hopes about what I wanted to do.
All my life I just thought I was really worthless, really silly, but now I found out I've got dyspraxia. Obviously I have an understanding onto why I am the way I am.
Dyspraxia is a condition that affects the organisation of movement, of thought, of speech, and it makes it very difficult for people to carry out the everyday activities that most of us take for granted.
Organisation of thoughts, the bumping into things, falling over, and tripping, just generally accident prone.
The lack of memory and organisation for me I struggle with is, I need to know what I've been doing all the time.
But I then forget what I've done. So they'll say, can you explain how you do this? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Which is the worst question you can ask a dyspraxic. Because quite frankly, most of the time we wouldn't even know what we're doing for the rest of the day.
I've got a lot of problems with my coordination, memory, timekeeping, things like that. Just a lot of basic skills I struggle with, and I just don't think I'd be a very good employee.
The workshops are designed to explain to people with dyspraxia how their difficulties may be impacting on their employability and their ability to manage in the workplace, and also to give them the skills that they need to perhaps explain to their employers or change things to make their work experience a better one for themselves and for their employers.
By definition, somebody with dyspraxia has a different profile of skills from the average person. The pattern of strengths and associated difficulties means that they approach the world in a different way. Each individual's uniqueness then can add value by being different. We use as a compliment often the idea of thinking out of the box. Many people with dyspraxia will never have found the box to think inside it. These different ways of working and different ways of thinking are, if used to advantage, quite remarkable for any organisation.
I've learnt lots of strategies to help with employers and for work, and to kind of communicate better with actually people you work with, because although you're so frustrated, they might not understand that you're frustrated too. So it's getting a better work environment.
I feel like I've been given a lot of key points on how to work around things, just different ways of being able to write things down, note things down, just to help me be more organised.
If I do decide to go back into the workplace, I will now have more things to help me keep my job.
Today's been a benefit, so that I can go for a job thinking, I'm going to get somewhere.
If we didn't have workshops like this, a lot of people would feel alone, like they'd struggle to understand why they were struggling.
Yeah, let me know when the next one is. But now I've learned so much, and I really wish that dyspraxia was a lot more awareness about dyspraxia like years ago rather than just now. So I reckon there's a lot of people my age that keep it hush-hush. and really having workshops, I've met people like me, and it's hilarious. It's nice to know that you're not on your own.